Alright, so hello there. I am Popo1, and as you already know, we're not playing this game at the same time. Alright, we can get started. Oh yeah, this is MMA Federation walkthrough part number 8. In case you forgot. Well, when you watch my videos, I always make sure to put what part everything is and stuff like that. I don't know why a lot more people don't like to do that. And we're going to training, and I said I was going to do the Muay Thai first. I believe that was it. Well, I'm going to get done with both of them. Yeah, because by the time we hit level 9, we still can't do nothing because I don't get to do nothing with none of the characters until we get to level 10. I think Jiu-Jitsu is the one for level 11. Yeah, these are level 10. Alright, let's get started. I thought I already completed this. What the hell? Because I would have waited and did this. Son of a... Ah, crap. I never been able to do that without sound before, but I think the reason I was able to do it without sound because I was just waiting for the words to come up on the screen. When the words come up on the screen, it's time for me to stop pressing the button. So that's all I was doing. I was just looking intently at the words and waiting for that to come up on the screen so I could stop pressing the button. Keep calm and keep on. I'm definitely gonna use that card once I get up to finish with 10 or more health. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna be working mostly on my defense then. Just gonna try to defend as much as possible to make sure he don't take no type of help from me. And I got some offense on, or I could just finish him. Yeah. Sorry, training partner, I may end up finishing you just to make sure. Just to make sure. I'm gonna do nothing, yeah, because I need to do defense more. I need to do offense. Yeah, keep that going. Negate that, and I still got the lead. Up by 2, that's good. But it's not about just having a lead, it's about, you know, there you go. Oh crap, he's gonna go for a lot. Now I'm gonna have to defend what's gonna actually freaking hurt me. Damn, I can't even do this because I don't have enough stamina for the last. So I'm gonna have to just go there. Okay, he didn't go for the last. Good. I got lucky. I can't fuck up with the stamina again, dude. I can't. There we go. Alright, I thought I was gonna have to finish my training partner. Okay, so it seems like those double cards work. Those get used before the other options. Before the other defensive cards. You saw that? The 5 and the 5 stamina for 5 defense for the body and legs was used before the other one. That's the first time I really look at that. The little things you gotta remember when doing the training and stuff on here. Yep. As I said before, I'm not gonna be able to use that until level 10. No problem. You can just go back. Make finish up with the jiu-jitsu, and I think I only got 2 things. Yep. Got to get the shirt. You can have the shirt back. And I think I can get my name. No, I can get my name because I got unlocked that at a certain level. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to think about the long game with like wherever he's going to defend, I'm not going to use and stuff like that. Alright. There we go. So this is going to be easy because it's still a white belt. Yeah. So these ain't going to be that too hard with that. No, let's do nothing. Alright. Oh wait, the real difficult thing that I have trouble with getting 3 stars with is coming up. This shit, the transitions. That be BS, man. Because you gotta put the little things in the right order. And you gotta drag them into the middle. I'll show you. Because you finna see me try it right now. See? Alright. And you see the multiplier. I never talk about that. The thing in the corner at the top, the multiplier is the thing I was talking about. Wherever you mess up, the multiplier goes back down. So, and then if that stuff happens when you're not at almost 3 stars, you could probably end up not getting the 3 stars. Alright. We can go to store first, yeah. So what the hell was the shirt? That was the D? What was that? Oh, my gear. Oh, so that would be under my gear. There we go. Oh yeah, I can always just go down on this. Turn gear. I wonder if the freaking no. Yep, there's where I get that from. No, those are the white. Yeah. No, those ain't the ones either. You can get the Goku outfit. I'm not sure why they didn't give you the ability to have the Ryu outfit. Or let's just go view it. No. Could be. I don't know exactly what's supposed to be on his back anyway. I think that's Kazuya. Yeah, so this may be. No, I don't think that's him. But there could be Kazuya. Who knows? Oh, I got enough to get these shoes now. Yeah. Oh, fuck no. Ah, crap, I pressed back. It's on me. I ain't got time to be going backwards on here. Because now we gotta go into the deck and fix up the deck, and we should have enough for 2 fights. Cool. And those 2 fights should get us to the next thing. So let's first look at, you know, yeah, I gotta do it like this. So nothing for the head, nothing new for the body. Nothing for the legs. Alright, let's go here. The head, nothing new. The body, oh yeah, body and legs. You know, we could take off the little block and I can go back and put that on there for the body, because I do like this right now until I get something better. Because I need something that's specifically for the legs, and I got 3 of them that's specifically for the legs, and then that extra one is body and legs. Just like the head, like I got 3 for the head, I got the 2 for 3 and stuff like that. Alright, let's work our way back to the ground. Nothing new. Nothing new there. Nothing new here. Defense. Nothing new here. Nothing new here. Nothing new here. Alright, I can save it. I wonder. Reach your limit. After the first day, you can't watch nothing again, because they'll take my damn money if I were buying something. You know, just can't. Not talking about in-game currency, I'm talking about real money as well. Alright, so everybody's still saying that this was fire, right? 1 with 15 or more. He has 24. Oh. Okay. Either finish or to get rid of his stuff. Until they get to like the 30s and stuff like that, I can take away the health bar. It's all good, y'all just stay in y'all opinion. But in the South and in the hood, it's understood without saying it's a given. And then because of what I'm doing for a living, more because of what I got wrestling as well. Yeah, so what I want to do, I was trying to decide if I was going to kick him down or not. Let's see what he wants to do. He wants to get back up. Let him get back up. He will do nothing. Yes, 11. Boom. Hurting at the body. He's definitely gonna go with the head kick. But I need to do this but I won't have to worry about him stunning me at all if he goes with, he ain't gonna do nothing? He can't just do that? What the hell? I would go for it, but I can only go for 2 things. Alright, let's try to get the knockout. Gonna try for a knockout. He's already hurt to the body, so gonna try to knock his ass out. And I think I'm gonna get to start the round. Now this should be a KO because he's already in the red and shit. You know, he's already super hurt. This should be a knockout. And it's 2 knockdowns in the same turn. But he gets up. You know, I hate the flash knockdowns where I don't need them. And then, like, I could have finished him in the first round. And, you know, it should be the first round finish. It's over anyway. Even if he had used the defensive card, it would have been over anyway. Alright, so early stoppage in the second round on points. It should be worth more when you can take away the whole health bar. And it is. Yeah, there we go. Well, we got full health bar. So we'll be able to do a lot more fights. But other than that, like, alright, we're officially got enough for the next character. So if I want to, I can start using the money. But since we got a new health bar, I'm not finna start using money yet for my, energy to do training and stuff like that. But in the future, we will, especially with videos that are not, still early on in the video. I'm not gonna do nothing because he's more likely gonna kick. Oh, he's jiu-jitsu. And look like he has wrestling. Okay, damn. Fuck. He's probably gonna go with submission. Yeah. Tying it back up. Damn it, I'm missing just 1 point for that critical damage on the head. Oh, it could be over. Got the tap. I think that was a head-arm choke. Head and arm choke. Head and arm triangle choke. Because the regular just triangle choke is with the legs, using the legs to do it. What was that? Yeah, I think that was the right term for that. Alright. I didn't realize I had 24 health now. Did not realize that. Yeah. I mean, his shit may be striking. His shit gotta be boxing. And I like how some of these characters are designed. You see One Punch Man, he got on his outfit and stuff. But, some of these characters have to be, damn, I can only block one. He's gonna use 2. Oh, he's only use 1 thing? So I know he has boxing. He just used boxing. What's the other thing he has? He has taekwondo. So I could do these two. Take him down because he shouldn't have shit on the ground besides stand-up cards. Yep, and I was right. He ain't got nothing down here besides stand-up cards. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the head, block the head, make sure he don't get back up. Yeah. To attack the body that I've been on him. And that's why when you start this game, you better make sure you pick a ground card and a standing card, you know? I can do damage, but I don't necessarily have to. You know, I'll do that on I'll use it on my last one. Oh, don't get back up. What the fuck? Why would he? The computer is not doing it right, dude. Because, like, why would he go for that? I don't get that. I don't get that. I just want to make sure I get the knockdown card, you know, and I want some damage as well. Who knows? I could possibly knock out One Punch Man in the first round. Ain't got the finish. Alright, it's moving along real nicely. Oh, the rematch with the guy. See, look, his stuff says Dirty Boxer, and that means his stuff is probably, most of his cards are probably boxing and wrestling cards. And he probably got more so with the stand-up variety of those cards too. If anything. Go for nothing. See, he already got boxing. You just saw that. And you know, his stuff says Dirty Boxer. I'll go with that. And if he used, damn it, I just wasted that card because he didn't go for nothing. Of course he didn't, because I had that on there. Nothing. Oh, he got taekwondo. So he don't got wrestling. Oh wait. That's not it either. He got boxing. Yeah, he got mostly boxing and taekwondo. Okay. And he got more help than me. Damn, I may need to fight him twice. Okay, cool. Now, where I get higher up in the ranking, where I get higher level and stuff like that, I always say ranking for some reason. Where I get to a higher level, I'm probably gonna drop the 3-for-3 and 4-for-4s with the attack cards. He's gonna thank you. That took me to straight up 15. Yeah, let's get this to the ground now. Yeah, I may have to rematch him, but I'll probably do it later on because the cool thing about this game is that I can always come back and rematch yeah, I know that was going to work. Damn it, and after this, I'm only going to be able to use one more health bar. Oh. Come on. Oh, they would not let me attack him at the body. You would do that to me. You would do that to me. And watch him not go for nothing else but the body. Yeah, of course you're going to go for the body. God. You know what? Just go yourself, okay? Use nothing. Because I gotta make sure I don't lose. You know, I lost a practice match before, if you don't know. Now you do. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I may not even win the match. That's even worse. Yeah, he didn't get no damage back, did you? Motherfucker. Keep it on the ground. Nope, no get back up. Do whatever else you want, but you ain't getting back up. Let's get this win out. Yeah, I'm about to come back and try to finish him off at a later time. I'll just go for the one submission because he's going to definitely try to block the other one. Yeah. Now this is all about survival. No, that's so messed up. I had to survive him. Instead of trying to get, I probably got only like 1 star for that performance. Yeah. It's to be expected. He did well. You know, I say when the computer does well, you know, because that was a decent victory by him. Should I rematch? No, fuck that. 30 boxer again. Yeah. I can always come back. I usually do that anyway. Like, I only retry if I think, like, I messed up and that's why I didn't get the 3 stars. But if it was clear that I was going to get the 3 stars, I'll come back when I have the same amount of health, if not more health than him. You know? Of course I'm going to block it. Oh, he's not going to go for it then. It will only let me go for 1 anyway, so yeah. The head, yeah. Get damaged trying to head kick me. So we know now that dirty boxing is Muay Thai and boxing. That's what dirty boxing means on here. Good to know. That is good to know. He didn't go for nothing else. I'm starting to be more worried that he may still go for multiple things because that's how I lost that freaking what's the name match. I can't go for that, but I'll wait on that. Yeah, I'll wait on that. Yeah. Not putting me in too much danger here. There we go. Go for everything. We're on a deficit, but if I want to, now the cool thing about going for everything when you know you're the 8th turn of a round is that if you're going to more than likely get your offense for to start the next round, you could just not use anything and, you know, get back a ton of stamina because then you'll get back 8 stamina instead of just the 4, you know? Because if you don't use nothing around in the first turn of the next round and you're on offense, then you save 4 and then you're going to get an additional 4. You know, that stuff works too. Oh, crap. This is not... Hopefully he uses everything. Yeah, good. Use everything. You punk. That's why I didn't go for the body thing, because I'm probably going to knock him out with body. You want to attack my body. Oh, come on. Yeah, that'll be a waste of stamina. Those are none of my good cards anyway. Come on, what the hell is with me not having nothing for the body? Again. What is that about? What is that shit about? Come on, dude. Like, what the fuck? I can't even beat the freaking guys who are... Well, he is after the champion, but still. Not even sure if I'm gonna get the fucking 2 stars. I think I probably need like 8 or something or more. Oh, that's starting to piss me off. Okay, we're at 31 minutes, but it don't matter because I usually talk afterwards and that takes up a lot of the goddamn time. Let's see. Let's go back to the deck right quick before we do anything. Yeah, because we got about 30 seconds or so to kill on this. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take off all these what's-name cards that are worthless, man. I'm gonna take that crap off. The worthless cards. You know what I'm talking about. Basics. Basics are going to be taken off by me. If I got any, I'm taking it off up here. Yeah, can't be having that hold me down. Just take off that. I was noticing too that on the ground, cause they haven't gave me nothing on the damn ground, dude. They haven't gave me nothing for the ground. No, that's why that's up there. Because I don't got nothing for the ground yet. This is worth having, and I could promote this up to silver. Now, as you promote stuff up, like, what would it take? Oh, crap. Never mind. You have an additional copy of the card if you could promote it up. Stuff. Wait, pause. I should rank it up, but nah, I'm not losing fights, so yeah, I don't really care too much about it. Fuck it. I'll have this on here. Nah, I don't need that on there. Yeah, that's just a worthless card. If you have thinning hair, listen closely. Capella's knows thinning hair has changed your life. I lost all my confidence. You can tell that they're looking at it. It makes you feel self-conscious. Now, imagine once again. I said I was going to take off the... But that's if it was going to help me at all. Let's look at defense. You know what? Forget it. It's 2 for 3, and we need to be doing some more damage anyway, so forget it. More likely, the critical ain't gonna work, because it just never does for me. So, it is what it is for all that crap. But let's just finish up with this fight. Oh. Well, at least I haven't had a loss, because I had a close one with that title fight with Fletcher. But he almost got me. I thought he was going to get me. But then I remember he has boxing and Muay Thai, so I just took his ass down, and I even got the finish. So, like, yeah, so... Not doing too bad. I'm gonna feel like an asshole when I beat him because, like, once I level up, that's when I'm coming back down to kick his ass. Once I get some new cards and come back down to beat the crap out of him. Yeah. This guy wants to take the ground. He down the rash guard. You know? Of course he want to take you down. And don't matter. Or can I go for both of these? No, I'm gonna go for this. Keep it safe. Oh, I could steal it back up. Damn. And he's bad on the stand-up. I mean, he has some good offensive and defensive cards in stand-up. He ain't got a lot because he's jiu-jitsu, and jiu-jitsu ain't got no defensive standing cards. So I gotta get his ass back on his feet. I gotta get him back on his feet. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Stand it back up. You know, you're gonna be stand up with you, sir. Stand back up. Yeah, let's get this back on the feet. And we're gonna drain some stamina. And he drained his stamina himself. He was already stamina drained by himself. So he may be negative now. So down one. Nope, he just got nothing. So we only get 4. Okay. He drained some more stamina. You sure can. He's gonna have 2 and I'm gonna be on offense. Keep it on the feet. If I gotta take down, I'm not using it. You know what? He's gonna do nothing. Damn! I hate when someone do nothing and then it's like the computer heard that and then it does something like, you mother... Like, dirty. He was a piece of shit, man. It's like it heard me saying, I'm gonna do nothing, and then it did nothing. And then it did not protect it. Yeah. Oh no, I'm just gonna go for the legs, so. See, that's why I didn't want to put that fucking car on there. God damn. I can't wait to replace that car. Damn, that car needs to be replaced. Well, 2 damage. I still got 3 more. No, they try to trick me. They try to get to the ground. They try to get to the goddamn ground. No. They got their feet. Almost got tricked into going to the ground with this nigga. Like, no. They standing, bro. I should have did 2 of those cards, but it is what it is. Damn it. I'm wasting too much of my defense. Alright, now I can do defense because I won. I can do legs, I can do takedowns if he's gonna give me the win. Like, and that car was useless. The car was useless. But it wasn't useless because I did get some extra damage to legs, so I mean it's useless as in it never does critical. I might as well have a card that doesn't use critical thing right there. God damn it. At least I got another 3-star victory. You know, I haven't got that in a while. So the fight, I gotta go back and do something for it, or the title fight and number 16. Number 16 fight and the title fight. Okay. I think they both were dirty boxers. Weird. What was this guy? Grappler. See, I'm not even looking at what they are. I thought I was gonna walk through here. Oh wait, wait. Oh wait, so these were the first times I had a fight with dirty boxers. These were the first 2. Now something I may use to beat both of them is just I'll set up my deck with takedowns and submission cards and just have good defense for the stand-up. Because as we know, it's not boxing and wrestling, which is dirty boxing, it's boxing and Muay Thai. So next time I go against them, after I get some better jiu-jitsu and wrestling cards, I'll use all the takedown cards and all the, Western cards, grappling cards, and I'll take off all of the, stand-up cards, because there's no need to stand back up with him if he's weak on the ground. So this game kind of teaches you how to, if you want to be an all-around fighter and use where your opponent's not better, where your opponent's not good at against them, this is the perfect game for that. I feel like taking that card off, but I may not. But it did do that. It did do the damage to shit, and I almost lost, but no, I'm not gonna take it off. I am gonna look at it just to say, your ass is coming off of here as soon as I get a better card. As soon as I get a better card, you are losing again. Show below a third of the percentage, because this doesn't even say 33. I think I even got cards that said 33, right? There's some cards that say 33 on here. No, they all say whole percentages. Okay, thought there would be something that says 33 or 25 or something. They say 30 and 50%, 40%.
Said I'm gonna be like you, yeah. No, I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue in the man.
Let's see what I'm gonna lock next.
When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when.
Oh yeah, the flying lead. So Muay Thai is gonna give me a flying lead. Wrestling, what you unlock with wrestling? Front headlock submission, cool. I'll probably get rid of that head kick. And that's a better card than the head kick. And we got the submission on the ground, cool. Because that means I can get rid of that 4-for-4 armbar. Right? That's a 4-for-4 armbar, I believe that I got right now on the ground. Go all the way down to it. Yeah, fast armbar. And I'm gonna get even more cards because of those stuff. I'm not gonna waste no dollars right now because this is at the end of the video. I'll probably be back on in an hour. What time is it? 1? Yeah, I'll probably go to bed about 5 in the morning. We got what? It's Sunday. Got really nothing to do. I ain't got nothing to do on Monday either. That's why I'm going to file taxes with my W-2 form, whatever. Yeah. What armbar is that called? The methodical armbar. I think got the actual name on there. Of these moves and stuff. And my favorite thing about the game is that even if you don't know nothing about MMA, if you want to learn it, this will be a good game to pick up because it teaches you the name of the moves from different martial arts that you see when they fight, like the main type of stuff they use when they're fighting and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's look at one more thing. I don't want to think of something and then not come back to it. What level they say it is for the unlimited? 12. God damn. Almost there. Wait a minute. God damn it. We're gonna have a good time there. Cause I just realized, see, that's why I hate this crap. Cause my gear and stuff like that. I took this off, you know. I said give him that. And I said equip. Oh, that's the wrong shirt. That's the wrong shirt. That's a cool shirt too, but like, okay, so once you say that, that means it's equipped. Everything else is just hanging on the rack. That's wearing, the yellow is wearing, and the other thing is, this is what you're trying to wear, but you don't have it equipped yet. Okay, so that's different. This is trying on. So, red means is on the hanger. This is seeing if I want to wear it, so this is just trying it on and stuff. Okay. And you even see a gym it just looks like a regular gym. A massive regular gym, but a gym nonetheless. I wonder if you see Conor McGregor and them up there, if you go to like the gyms that have like those type of fighters and stuff. I think there's something on here where you can change gyms. I'm not sure. Can you change gyms? Switch fighter history, login, and I think there is a way to switch gyms though. Switch fighters. Yeah, you can switch teams. Okay. I don't want to though. I'll probably do that with, you know, we can do that or like that. No, I don't want to waste that on the new character. Yeah. Cause if I make a new character, I'm gonna want to play with him and shit. So like, nah. We'll probably do this all over again once I'm done with this and say, put that as like the second time going through all this crap. Yeah. Alright, so as usual, we got to go damn near 50 minutes. Who cares? But I'm not gonna overly talk again. So, as usual, you know, we're not gonna end it on there. We're gonna go to the SD card. And we are gonna talk about something other than the game. So, that game. So, one of the new things, because this video is going up now, and this is something that for people to know. As everybody know, we got what everything should. Well, I should show that first, shouldn't I? Yeah, so these are the stadiums and stuff like that, and like, and then Show A is always at the Tokyo Dome. That looks like that one. So that's the one without the ramp. Okay, so Show A is always the one without the ramp, Tokyo Dome, and then the dojo is always Show B. So C is always the AKI Stadium, whatever. Oh wait, the AKI facility. That's what I call it. Yeah, the AKI facility. And the stadium is pay-per-view. But everything for the Absolute division is the Tokyo Dome that has the ramp. Because that's the main one that has the, you know, false count anywhere in all his matches. And the weird thing about it is if the match doesn't have false count anywhere, you can still get on the ramp, but it's kind of weird with that. Yeah, so that's what goes on with that. No. And I also figure out everything out with some stuff. What else I was gonna say? Oh yeah. So, if anybody ever wants to like try to like create a character and put them on here or something like that to have a tryout, what the hell? What happened to that stuff? I don't see it on here. Oh wait, it is on here. It's on here with it. Yeah. So anybody ever want to create a character, just make a video for them and then send me the link or whatever like that, or put it in the comments, or say in my comment section, because I don't do all that extra stuff and know how to do everything there is to do with the YouTube as far as like the messaging and stuff like that. But like, put in the comments that you created a character, and basically I'll freaking put them on here. But like, depending on where you want them to fight and stuff, you know, test them out against these characters, and then I'll create them and I'll see about putting them on the game and stuff like that, or they'll just be on the game. But you should test them out. So even if they don't do well, they can still go into the game, because I'll probably just stop making characters after I get to what I got. That way we can have something that if people want to try to put their characters on here, they can. Hopefully I'll be live streaming by then. What is it? How many characters do we got? I can know how to look and see how many we got. I'll do that. And then I'll put all. Take this off, take that off, take that off, take that off. Says here we got 44. I can tell by who's in the last division. So we got Clone, the Legend, and where's the other two? Oh, yeah, we do got 44. Yeah, because at the very bottom of here, we got the Blizzard, and we got the Vengeful one, which is Wrath, and we got the Blizzard Ice. Yeah, so there's 44 characters. So I'll probably only make, because how many characters we gonna have all together? We're gonna have 72 all together, so this probably be my last group of 8. So I'll probably just make 4 more characters, and then I'll just strictly just be doing matches. And then if somebody end up wanting to add a character, they can. And if the character does, I'll put it like this: if your character is able to become ranked, I'll put another character on there for you. You know, you can get extra characters. No, that's not easy, but you know, just making it rank with the 6th spot, and then you get kicked out of 6th spot. That wouldn't be so great. If you can make it to a title match, you don't have to win the title. If your character can make it to a title match, I'll put another character on here for you. Yeah, that's what we'll do. If they can get an opportunity for a title, I'll put them on there. And they speed it up, because the Fight for Gold Championship is automatic. When we do get up to 4 people who want to try this out or try to create a character for me to put them on here, I'll put their 4 characters on there in the Fight for Gold Championship, but that'll be just for them. It'll just be their characters on there. Yeah, that's how we'll go about doing that. But anyway, back to this game, and we're basically done with it now. So, where is it? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, we're basically done with this now. So that's something I've been thinking about. Because, you know, I don't really test my characters out against, you know, Rage no more. I don't test them out against the Savage Rage for the KO division. You're not allowed to face off with the champion before the title fight. Only time you're gonna be able to fight him is during the title fight. So you gotta be. That's what I was talking about, the characters I was just talking right now. Yeah, his music's starting to be distracting. Yeah, so that's why I got these characters right here, because I don't test the characters out against. Well, I wouldn't say that. They still get tested out against the champions, as you see Volcans right here, and you know, Mass Indeed and Scott Thornton, you know, those guys are still champions. Those three, I just say, are still champions. The Double Team, Grappling, and PW, all of them are still champions. The MMA and Absolute, which were the inaugural champions, and Semi Shield is just happens to be one of the better, if not the best, AIs on here as far as like the KO division is concerned. So like, you know, my crafts who are champions, I don't really let nobody get tested out against them because of one thing. You know, in order to test them, in order to test you out versus the champion with those guys, I have to, you know, have them on the screen with them at the same time and stuff like that. So that's why I just decided just to use characters that I can automatically find because they're not my crafts, and I gotta go to slot 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or freaking 7 or 8 or whatever the number is to find them. So that's why I'm talking about it like that, because, you know, I don't have to look them up to find them on the game and stuff like that with those crafts and stuff like that. So that's why these are perfect. And plus, you don't have my characters on your game, you know? You don't have my characters on your Virtual Pro Wrestling 64, so you wouldn't be able to really like test your characters off against my champs anyway, against my crafts anyway. So that's why I said about that. But I have been making, but I could give y'all access to them because I have been making videos on them. I probably won't. I'll give y'all movesets, but I won't give you the AI settings. How about that? If you want to know what their movesets on, I'll give that to you, and you can try to recreate their AI settings if you want to. So, because I got all their movesets on here. I'm currently going over all their movesets again. We're on slot 2, I believe, because what is it? Because this right here, where it says to save them and stuff like that, where they gotta get tested and stuff like that. I got everybody on here, and I don't do the test match until after everybody has been competed in something. So that's when we do the test match. You know? After I get done with the entire slot with all the characters, with all 8 characters is on the slot, then I do a test match with the different like title matches using these characters right here, these 7 characters, you know, because there's 2 with the double team, which is Mass and D and stuff. So after that, I'll test them out against this accordingly, and that's what division they'll be in for the qualifiers. This is determining where people can go for the qualifiers. Also, I need to retest people for the divisions they're in anyway, because like even the characters I got right now that are still currently ranked and stuff like that, I got characters who are currently still ranked amongst other things and stuff like that. We can we could go to finish and go here. These are not the new rankings, but you know, this just showing you. See, if you're the faction of 3 or the Cabanas, you're still considered ranked. You know, you're still considered ranked and stuff like that. So, you know, these guys right here, these guys right here, these guys right here, and this is all from after what's it called? Pay-per-view 6, I believe. Yep. This is everything from after pay-per-view number 6. So those are the rankings and stuff like that for everything after pay-per-view number 6. So that's what's pretty much going on with that. So I've been trying to think of some new ideas and stuff like that, and I think I should. I may do that after this video is over with. I thought I already put that on there though. No, the video's still here. It's old as heck and it's 44 minutes long, man. Pretty sure it was a good video and I probably said some good stuff, but I need that to be at least 15 to 20 minutes. I can explain that like 15 or 20 minutes, or how I go about saving them in the different slots and stuff like that with this information and stuff like that. I'll probably have a video where I talk about that again, because I hate where I make videos way longer than they need to be. I hate watching videos on YouTube that are way longer than they need to be. Like, you can tell me in less than a goddamn half an hour if I should play or not play a game or something like that, because I be doing that with the reviews and stuff. I be watching people's reviews on games, and sometimes they'll review a game for damn near 40 minutes. I'm like, I'm not going to watch the whole 40 minutes. I'll go to the end and wait for them to do the summary and let them say if I should download it or not. Well, we went an hour, but it is what it is, as I said before. And it's all with good stuff, because the main game I'm going to be doing is the Art of Survival Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. You know? That's what AOS stands for, Art of Survival. And that's what it is for Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. Stuff like that. So, yeah. It is what it is. I got like a little phrase I say with it, but I sometimes forget it. What means, I'm learning to remember it, but like, there'll be a video on all of itself and stuff like that. But I don't want to say it because I want that to be copyrighted. I know there's a lot of things, because I already looked on YouTube and saw like there's several different things that got Art of Survival on them, with their channel or content. But my stuff is just the name of the brand that I want to make when I make my own gaming thing. I want to be called Art of Survival AOS, because my whole thing with AOS was that I combine, the distress signal. When you make a distress signal is SOS, and then everybody knows the book for learning combat and stuff like that and tactics is the Art of War. So I just combined the two and made it Art of Survival AOS instead of SOS. So that's where that comes from. Yeah. Thought of that while I was probably still in like high school or something like that. And I've been trying to better the poem, because it's like one of those poems where like each letter means a word and stuff like that. One of those type of poems. I forget what it's called exactly, but that's what it basically is. And like, it's just a phrase you'll say so you remember the Art of Survival. So until the next video later, and that's a look back history on something that you probably didn't know nothing about me. And to the next one later.